Hi, my name is Kim and I'm currently on a 5-week road trip around Scotland. Here I spend my time walking along beautiful beaches, exploring old castle ruins, as well as just enjoying the beautiful countryside there is on offer. If you want to follow me on my adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I'll see you out there. Good morning, everyone. We are currently in a little town, or not even a town really, a little area near Spean Bridge, just at the end of Loch Arkaig. And we've already had a little things going on this morning. If you want to check out how I fared last night, staying at one of the Scottish buffies, make sure you watch my last video. And yeah, it's now we are going to be on our way up to Torridon. Now from down here there's pretty much 2 routes that you can take up that way. You can kind of either head straight up the Great Glen kind of to Inverness and then past Dingwall over to Auchnasheen and then down into Torridon. Now both parts of those route, so you know, from kind of down here up to Inverness and then from Inverness towards Auchnasheen, I've driven both of those routes plenty and they're still beautiful, but today I am going to go for the more scenic route. And the more scenic one, at least in my opinion, is so you basically from here drive over towards Skye. So you turn off just past Dorney and you kind of turn up towards Loch Carron and then kind of you're on smaller roads and you eventually come up to Torridon from the south. And that's what the plan is for today. And of course we are going to stop off a few times on the way. But yeah, let's get going. So as you've seen, I've driven quite a while, but just ready for a little break, and the perfect opportunity for just a quick little stop is here in Dorney. Now most people will know Dorney because of Eilean Donan Castle, and I've never actually been, and it's definitely on my list, but no, I'm sorry, we're not stopping here today. I'm sure I'll get some opportunity later in the year to visit, but for today I just driven to a little viewpoint above the village, and let's have a look down at the castle. As you've just seen, you do get a pretty amazing top-down view of the castle from up here. I'll definitely recommend a quick side trip up here to have a view down. But yeah, I'm ready to keep going. I'm having a proper stop planned. Well, it's still a bit of a drive from here, but where I'm planning on having some food and spend a couple of hours in the sun. And I'm sure, as you have noticed, today is a very clear day. There's literally not a cloud in the sky right now. And from this point, you can also see the Coolin mountain range on sky, really clear right now. And some of you might be wondering, so I was down near Fort William for the last few days, and I'm headed straight up to Torridon. And there's something quite big in the middle between those two, where for most people, if you're on a journey around Scotland, would be a must stop, which is of course the Isle of Skye. And under most circumstances, I would definitely plan a stop there as well. But I'm quite happy to tell you now. I was going to wait till the end of the road trip to announce it, but I will be spending the next 7 months on Skye. So officially in exactly a week today, I will be driving over to Skye, and that will be home for the summer. And I've taken a seasonal job over there, so I'm very excited. But also, of course, means I'll have plenty of time to show you Skye over the coming months, which is why I'm completely skipping it on this trip, and we'll spend lots and lots of time there soon. But for now, it's time to keep heading north. think we are nearly at the top of the Bealach pass up over into Applecross, and this is an awesome road to drive. I love these kind of roads, at least when they're nice and quiet like they are right now. And after driving up here, I definitely know why they do not recommend motorhomes and like bigger vehicles to come up here, because yeah, if you see all these hairpin turns, quite steep, you definitely like need to know what you're doing with a big vehicle. But I'm just gonna step out here for a minute, just take in the view, and then we'll drive down the other side. So that was a pretty brilliant drive over the Bealach Pass. I did, like I said earlier, I did really enjoy it. But we have now arrived in Applecross, and I'm parked at what's called the Walled Garden cafe and restaurant. And I got super lucky with this because today is actually the first day that they're open again for the season. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have some food. Was some really great food. I had the beef burger with chips, and yeah, the burger tastes super fresh, really nice, quite a nice chunky beef patty. And then the chips, I think, were some of the best chips I've had in a long while. You can just tell basically how fresh they are. Just the outside super crispy, but nice and soft in the middle, and that's kind of, in my opinion, exactly how chips should be. And yeah, really happy about this stop. Yeah, super cute location as well. And yeah, I mean, I think they reopened on the perfect day with this weather. Tons of people. They have quite a few tables outside. A lot of people sitting out enjoying the sun. So yeah, really lovely. I'm just heading a few minutes, literally like 2 minutes back down the road to the shore. We'll just have a little look around down there. So this is Applecross, a really cute little place. Obviously fairly quiet this time of the year. As I said, there's not much open as well. But yeah, that Walled Garden restaurant was really nice. But yeah, now I'm gonna continue driving to Torridon. We are not gonna take the Bealach back, but on the way out we'll do the coastal route, which is your other option to get here to Applecross. So yeah, I feel like we've had enough driving footage for today, so I'm not going to film the whole route, but I might stop and get some footage if some of it looks really nice. So that drive was absolutely beautiful as well. I did end up recording most of it, so I'm sure you've seen it. But yeah, that drive was too nice not to show. And also just driving along the water, today it looks just stunning. Now I've just stopped in the little village of Shieldaig, which is, it's not far now, about 15 minutes to Torridon, but it's still a little bit too early to check in. It's just after 4 o'clock now, and at the Torridon Youth Hostel you can't check in until 5 o'clock, so still got a good bit of time. So I was like, I'll stop here at Shieldaig, and yeah, just I'll have a little walk along the shore. There's a good few benches along as well, so I'll definitely take a seat on one of them for a bit. It looks so deceiving out there now. So I've just sat on that bench there for a little while. I got myself a little something. There's a little village shop just down the road. So yeah, I got myself a little drink and some Oreos. So I just sat there enjoying it. But it's actually, yeah, I mean, we are getting towards late afternoon now, but yeah, it feels quite chilly out there now. So even though it looks absolutely stunning, yeah, it's just, it's still March, and it's so easy to forget when you're nice and warm inside the car and it's just super sunny. But yeah, once you step out, it's, yeah, the chill is still in the air. But yeah, it's pretty much, if I drive to the hostel now, it should be pretty much time to check in. So I'll head off again, and we'll see you when I arrive. I just had to stop here before driving the last few minutes down into Torridon because the view is just sensational. So you've got, these are kind of some of the Torridon giants. You've got Anruach Mialin, something like that here. Then you've got Ben Alligin. Next to it you've got the horns of Eilen. So kind of that's quite like a circular, like a traverse a lot of people like to do. And then I think that one up there is Bealach. Another one of the big mangroves here. But yeah, this view here is just stunning. And I have arrived. So yeah, I'm at the Torridon Youth Hostel. I have stayed here before. I think I might have said that before, but I'm booked in for 3 nights, and check-in, they've told me at the moment I'm the only one booked in for all 3 nights. I mean, people often book last minute, like I only booked this yesterday, so I might get some people in the room, but it should be fairly quiet. Now, as I said, I've been here before, and I actually was in the same room. I think this is just standard, the female dorm. It's nice and spacious. Also, what's awesome, you do have plugs at every bed, and I'm pretty sure this has been only just reopened after the winter. So let me turn you around again so you can actually see me. And it smells freshly painted. So yeah, I think they're only just open again for the season. But yeah, happy I'm here. It was a great day, but that was a lot of driving. A lot of beautiful driving, but driving is very tiring for me. But yeah, I'm gonna get settled in. Probably not gonna have anything big for dinner because we had a late lunch, but yeah, I'll make a little something a bit later and then have an early night, I think. But yeah, thanks for joining me on the drive today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.